first started playing, there was this guy named Gale Sayers that played. Okay? And we played them, and the final score was 61-20. Except the Bears won, and Gale Sayers scored 6 touchdowns. Okay? There's 2 stories to that. If you want stories, I'll give you 2 stories to that game. He scored 6 touchdowns. And I've always told Gale, you know, if it wasn't for me, you'd have scored 7. He went, what? Yeah, well, I was on the kickoff, and I was on the punt return team, and I was the contain guy, and here was Gale. He'd already scored, I don't know. He'd already scored them all, I guess, and we had to punt to him. I'm running down the field, and he's coming toward me, and he give me a shake, and I dove, and it was a muddy field, and I just caught the top of his thigh pad, and his leg kind of slipped out, and he fell down. So I made this tackle. I mean, it really wasn't a tackle. I just dove it. And when I fell on the ground, I looked down the field, and there was nobody. So I kept saying to Gale, God dang it, I saved the 7. You know? So,
that's awesome.
And then in that game, there was a guy that was our defensive coordinator by the name of Dick Boris. And Dick was, he was not a likable guy. In fact, he was kind of gruff, and the players didn't like him because he kind of had an answer for everything. And I didn't play defense, but that's the way Charlie Kruger and Dave Wilcox and all those guys, they thought that, and Matt Hazeltine was playing on that side. Okay, so I guess in the middle of, getting preparation for the game, Dick Boris came up with this defense that was going to stop Gale Sayers. Okay? This is the way the story goes. Now, maybe Wilcox could tell you a different thing because, unfortunately, Matt Hazeltine isn't here. And he had this defense that was going to stop Gale Sayers. And I guess in the huddle, Matt was an incredibly funny man. And in the huddle, and he'd already scored, I guess, his 6 touchdowns because he said in the huddle, he says, it's a damn good thing we got this special defense because we would have scored 7. To make fun of Boris. So that was in the middle of the game, he said that.